Ho chums, welcome to this evening's fun here on Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. I hope your weekend is going brilliant. I hope you're having a great Saturday, whatever you have been up to or indeed are going to be doing, because it's 6 o'clock here in the UK, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. So we've got people in different parts of their day, haven't we, doing different things. Hopefully you will stay with us over the course of the next couple of hours and enjoy the fun in the Craft House. One of my favourite shows is actually, I love the theme tune to the Craft House, always singing along. It's quite a joyful little tune, isn't it, for a joyful little show. And this Craft House is going to be a lot of fun because it's all about animals. You've got two cheeky monkeys hosting it, two big gorillas in the gallery. And basically, we're going to have a lot of fun with lots of our Animal Stamp and Die collections. Before we get into all of that, I just must mention that it is our Taste of the Next Level event. It's running across this weekend up until midnight on Sunday. So end of play Sunday. You can basically move up to the next level and see what it's like to take a step up the ladder to dive into the next zone. So what I mean by that is if you are currently a bronze member and you're getting your 5% off, this weekend we'll give you 10% off. If you're a silver member getting 10% off, this weekend you'll get 15% off. If you're a gold member getting 15% off, this weekend you are a platinum member. You're going to get 20% off all your purchases. If you're a platinum member and you're going, oh, what do I get? For this weekend only, 25% off. So what you've got to try and realise, and I'll try and do it again in this show, the price that you will see on the screen is obviously the platinum price every other day of the week, but that will be the price that if you're a gold member, that's what you'll be getting. The platinum price, Platter Plus price, will be 25% off the price that you'll see on the screen just there, but I'll try and keep you in check right throughout the show. As I say, it's set to be a brilliant one. We have got Grace on the socials, already sending in lots of hellos, which we'll do in a second, but let's do the most important hello of them all. First of all, a lady who today has wowed us with amazing demos, with hints, tips and tricks like you've never seen before. What has she got up her sleeve over the course of the next hour and 55 minutes? It's anyone's guess, but it is the one and only. I call her McGiggles, some call her the Fish. Full name is Debbie the Fish McGiggles Fisher.
Oh, thank you very much, Ben. I have animals with attitude.
Yeah.
I have over-the-edge animals. I have different sort of characters. I just think this show is going to be a lot of fun. I'm hoping to, we're just going to do a lot of colouring. We're just going to have some fun. We're going to be making cute cards. I've got a few of those animals of attitude before we start, just to show you, because I absolutely love these. You have been loving them today. We are selling so many of them, and I'm not surprised. These are cute. They're bold. They're funny. They definitely have got that attitude to them, which are just beautiful. We have so many different sentiments with them. I love the giraffes. The giraffes are my ones because they are my favourite animal. But it doesn't matter what you like animal-wise. I think we've got something in the show tonight for every single person. Yeah. And if you love your colouring, you're just going to be loving colouring all these different stamps in and making all these different cards, which are amazing.
Really looking forward to this show. Let's say a few hellos already. Lots of you in. Hi to Bethan, who's with us. Carletta Morris is here. Hello. Alicia says, from my house to Craft House, good afternoon from Arkansas. Just sat down in my craft room, aka Nana's Craft Factory, whilst listening and watching to my favourite channel. Thank you. Sarah Brown is still awake. Sarah! Oh. Hi again, Debbie and Ben, all my crafty peeps and the gang in the gallery. We have got Jamie and George who have just gone, oi, hello. Sending hugs your way from Melbourne. It's now 4 a.m. Sunday. I couldn't sleep again. Fear of missing out. That's FOMO, isn't it? FOMO on the fun. I'm glad I put my order in earlier, so now I can sit or lie back as I'm in bed and watch my two faves. You. Thank you. They're not talking about you. They're talking about me. It's talking about me and Debbie, not you two. Not talking about George and Jamie. Oh, for goodness sake. Rhonda Humphrey is watching us from. Guess where Rhonda's watching us from? She's in Texas. Guess where she is in Texas?
Oh, I don't know.
In the car wash. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In the car wash, yeah. Come on along and sing it with me. Yeah, she's in the car wash.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah. I love going in a car wash.
So do I.
Yeah, it's very cool, isn't it? Like, all over the windows.
Does it do it?
With all the big rollers that go over the window.
But what do they do again?
I'm not doing it again.
Always find it like a really pleasurable experience going in the car wash.
I
It's
love
a lot
it.
of fun.
Yeah, I think when I was a kid, I used to think it was quite scary.
Yeah.
And I was always worried that it was going to smash the windows and come and get you.
Yeah,
but
same.
it never did. So when I got older, I love going in the car wash.
Yeah. Anyone else love the car wash? Anyone else like the car wash? And if you're going to get your car washed, you've always got to go in one of those because it's not so much fun when the guy. I mean, obviously it's nice to support local people, but I prefer going in the big car wash because you don't get the experience when you just got a guy just going around with a sponge, do you? Unless you can get him around going. Laurie says, good morning, friends. Yeah. Watching from Gilbert, Arizona. Mary's in from Maine. Miriam's in from South Carolina. Hello, Suzanne Dawn. Hello, Zoe Carver. Hello, Alana Selby. Hello, Melanie D from Florida. Hello, Nikki Salvatore. Hello, Linda Preheim. Linda. Hi to Carol. Hi also to Valley. Says, hi, Ben and Debbie. Looking forward to seeing your demos. I have some of the guys in the show, so hopefully we'll steal some ideas. And Alana Selby says, don't let me order any more. I'm not going to be able to move with all my deliveries next week. Well, we cannot promise that we'll be stopping you from ordering over the course of this show, particularly when we've got amazing, amazing stamps like this collection, which is your Animals with Attitude. By the way, over the course of this show, I was going to say, send in pictures of your favourite animals, but then we're going to crash the system if we do that, I know. So just let us know in the comments what your favourite animals, maybe, house animals or indeed just animals in general. Would love to know in the socials. Is your favourite animals a giraffe, is it?
It is.
Yeah? What about pet-wise?
It has been for a long, long time. Oh, pet-wise is a difficult one, but it's definitely dogs.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm more of a dog man now. I used to be a cat man. I'm a cat man. But now more of a dog guy. I like them all.
Who let the dogs out? Woo, 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 woo. Who let the dogs out? Woo, 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 woo. It's going to be one of those shows. It is Animal Antics tonight.
It is Animal Antics. $23.95 or $33.36 is your gold member price. Platinum price is 25% off this here right now across the weekend. 60 stamps, 68 stamps in the Animals with Attitude stamp collection, and these really are just the most fun. If you're looking for a fun, lively, sort of humorous selection of stamps and sentiments, then you've got to get this in your basket. You've got llamas in here, so you've got the 3 llamas. I didn't really realise until I looked at this just now, I saw this earlier, this one's on roller skates.
I didn't realise that. I actually thought they were just leg warmers.
I think, well, she's got leg warmers on as well.
And roller skates, yeah, I didn't realise that.
And this one's got one of those cool, like, those like sun visors on. Proper like 80s styly, cool llamas. I like the way you roll. You are a llama fun, no problema. So that's your first set. Then this is the great minds drink alike panda who you would have seen in the earlier show. Was this on Wake Up Call?
Not Wake Up Call.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Play your crafts
right.
Play
your crafts right. Yes. So your panda there. I love you more than bamboo. Great minds drink alike. Party time. Time to boogie. You are pandastic. Then you've got your giraffe. Oh, by the way, if you didn't see the demo with the giraffe in the embossing folder in Masterclass, go back and watch it. Knock your socks off. Jaw hit the floor moment. So that one's called Simply Wild About You. Next is Debbie's favourite. Reach for the sky. Are you having a giraffe? Does that mean the same thing in the US, or is that like an English expression? Are you having a giraffe? And let us know. Another birthday, question mark. And stand tall and shine. They said wine again then. Stand tall and shine. Then you've got the elephants. Huge birthday wishes. Look at the 2 little elephants there with their little trunks entwined. He's like celebrating by squirting all his water in the air. Then you've got the sloth, and he is very cute.
Do not turn off.
Flash, flash, 100-yard dash. Let's hang out. Sloth mode on. I love you, a sloth. I think he's probably my fave in the bundle. And then you've got camels in here as well. I like this one because even if you've got someone who's a little bit of a misery, let's just say, you've got a sentiment here. It says, cheer up, not everyone thinks you're old and grumpy. I'd love to send that to someone.
My grandchildren would say that to their other granddads, so their dad's parents, because they always call him Grumpy Grandad.
Oh, really? Grumpy Grandad. Oh, dear. I think I might end up, I don't know, old and grumpy.
Oh, you'd never be a grumpy grandad.
I've got a load of old I like wearing flat caps when I'm sort of out and about doing walking and stuff.
That doesn't make you grumpy. Al's got a flat cap.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like it. I like the old-fashioned flat cap.
Laura always says that when I wear those, though, I remind her of Victor Meldrew from US viewers might not know it, but he always used to wear a flat cap, one foot in the grave, the show was called. He was a grumpy old man, wasn't he? I don't believe it! And then you've got finally the Flamingo set, which is called I'll Stand By You. So you've got some lovely characters to be stamping and colouring. You've got some really great sentiments, which of course are all relevant to the actual characters that you've got within this set. The most fun, funky set of stamps, and I encourage you all to pick these up. £23.95 or $33.36. And just a quick reminder that the craft kit that we've had on sale today, you have literally got 7 chances left to buy, because that is all that is left of the Mix and Match Embossing Folders craft kit. It's a craft kit at the lowest price I've ever seen them for. I've seen platinum prices of £9.99 before, never £8.99 or $8.98. And don't forget, that's your gold price. Platinum is another 25% off, $11.24 or $11.22. So I think from memory, it comes down to about $8.40, something like that. But it's a really stupid low price. Hi, Sensational Sky says, good evening. My favourite animal is definitely bunny rabbits. Barbara Rostovsky says, my favourite feline. Nikki Salvatore says, my favourite is a lion. It is the Leo in me. I mean, I like lions, but I wouldn't want to get too close. Keep the comments coming through, but let's get started with some animal antics. Are you going to be using the giraffe?
No.
Are you going to be using the sloth?
No.
Flamingo?
Yes. We Flamingo. Why do I always feel I have to put an Australian accent on when I do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Flamingo go well together.
Well, I don't know why. Where are flamingos actually native to? That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Google.
And you obviously know why they're pink, don't you?
It's because of the fish they eat, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But not because, it's because of shrimps apparently they eat, isn't it? But it's not because shrimps are pink, it's because of the algae apparently.
Is that right?
Yes.
And I'm going to say it now because you've led me into this and you asked for this. And you know why they stand on one leg, don't you?
To rest the other.
No, because they'd fall over if they didn't.
Terrible.
Every single... I know you've heard it a few times and I've resisted all day of doing that joke, but then when Debbie goes, oh, you know why they're pink? I then have to follow up with that joke. Flamingos, oh, it doesn't say where they are, where they're sort of native to. Yeah, anyway, I'll have a look.
Get them in most places.
Huh?
I just thought you'd get them in most places.
Not in Newton Aycliffe. Oh, the greater flamingo, parts of Africa, South Europe and Southwest Asia. Oh, Africa and Asia and some parts of South America. Yeah. Which
is weird because that's hot countries, isn't it? Yet we have them here and they just live in zoos and things, don't they?
Yeah, I suppose. I know what you mean, yeah. And they, like with some other animals, I suppose, that are used to hot climates, they can make it warmer in their enclosures, can't they? But the flamingos in the zoos here just sort of crack on, don't they?
Yeah. Just stand there.
Yeah.
Looking pretty.
Yeah.
Didn't mean that to sound so awful. Just stand there, stand around doing nothing. Right, so these do stamp absolutely beautiful. So I'm using 2 in our demo, but I'm just going to stamp 1 out so you can see just how beautiful he is when he's coloured in. I'll say he, could be a she.
Could be.
Why is it certain animals you always think of as he, never a she? But you must obviously get female...
yeah, I know what you mean. So what would you associate a flamingo as? A
he.
Oh.
Yeah. But they're pink.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. Would you not then?
I would have said she, I think.
Yeah, I never thought of a flamingo as a she.
And like a llama as a she. I'm just going through a panda as a he. Zebra as a she. Giraffe maybe is a she. Elephant is a he. Sloth, he. Camel, he. Flamingo, she. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Very. Right, so what I'm doing here is using this is our bright pink, and I'm putting a bit of colour in. I thought I had my magenta. Never mind, doesn't matter. And I'm just going to dull that colour a bit. I've put in a light pink underneath. So yeah, we've got bright pink and pale pink. And then we're going to use our sort of mid-tones now and our darker tones. So I'm just sort of going to go up round here. What I love about the stamps, Ben, is the fact that it gives you a really nice area to colour in that's not too intimidating. It's doable for everybody, and sometimes when we're stamping and colouring in, we just want to be able to have something that's going to look good as soon as we've done it. We don't want something overcomplicated. We don't want something that's going to make us look like we're not, or make us feel bad about our colouring.
Yeah, exactly.
So I do love that we've got all these options with these beautiful stamps, just the right amount of stamping. And then we're just going to go in, I'm going to put a little bit more here. Yeah, I've definitely used a different colour. I think I used my magenta on my other one, but actually, because they're actually more sort of pink, aren't they?
Yeah.
Where I'm doing sort of or am I using magenta? No, I'm using my bright pink. So let's do his legs, but I'll show you the difference. And the good thing is, I mean, if you want a blue flamingo, you can have a blue flamingo, Ben. It doesn't
There's nothing to stop you, is there?
Nothing at all. No, nothing at all. So let's do his legs.
There's loads of comments coming in. Anne likes bears. Miriam says, I'm with Debbie. I love giraffes and I love most dogs. Corgis, Dachshunds, Rhodesian Ridgebacks. Our next door neighbour's got a Rhodesian Ridgeback. They lion hunters, aren't they? Or like protect cattle from lions. Golden Retrievers, German Shepherds.
I had 2 German Shepherds. We were just talking about them, wasn't we?
Yeah, we were. They're lovely dogs as well.
Yeah.
Proper dogs, as I call them. S. Jackson's with us, Patty Baumgartner's with us, Zoe's with us, saying, I've got a zoo here, dog, lizard, fish, chickens, ducks, horse, and a husband. We live in a 1-bedroom bungalow, very cosy, with the horse and the ducks. We would love to have a penguin, giraffe, panda, and a zebra.
Okay, so I know we said no pictures, but I think we need pictures.
I absolutely need to see that, all of them, please. Sarah says, I love your Australian accent, Debbie and Ben.
Ah, Sarah, you're just too kind. I don't think I was doing you any justice at all.
Do your Australian accent again, mate.
Well, I don't know if I can do it again.
You just did it, mate.
I just did it, didn't I?
When you said flamingo. And Jennifer Dawn...
Flaming galah. Is that what they
That's
say?
what Craig always says when he does this Australian accent. That was so funny that day. You were swapping accents. I was doing a Scottish accent and he started doing this Australian accent and all he kept saying was, you flaming galah.
Flaming galah. That's because of the programme Home and Away.
Is it?
There's a character on there called Alf Stewart. I don't watch it, so I don't know if he's still on.
Oh, he owned the cafe or the bar, didn't he?
Yeah.
Alf? Yeah.
He runs a tackle shop, I think.
A what shop?
Tackle
Oh,
shop.
tackle shop.
Fishing tackle.
Yeah.
But yeah, he says that. Flaming galah.
That was Harold Bishop who went missing for years in Neighbours you're thinking of.
Oh, that's sad. That's finished now.
Yeah, it's all gone. Oh, Craig was beside himself, wasn't he?
I know. In fact, he was crying. I couldn't stop him one day. I was like, Craig, what's wrong? I thought it was his health. And yeah, he was like in absolute tears. Never seen a grown man like it.
No. Devastated he was.
I'll ask him how he is tomorrow. He's still crying. Right, so we've got that out. So you can see I've done a Craig actually on that and fussy cutting.
Yeah,
Didn't take
very
me too
nice.
long as well. And literally, I do quite like fussy cutting because it's one of those really quick things to do. Now, what I'm going to do is one of my favourite cards. And actually, I know this is one of Sarah's favourite cards as well, which is the Z-fold card.
Oh, yeah.
A Z-fold is really easy to do. You need 2 pieces of card that are identical, basically. So can you see this piece and that piece? piece, exactly the same in size and shape, apart from we've cut that down. So you would make your Z-fold card just like so, and I will give you the measurements of all of that. So what I've done is I've created a 8 1/4 inch card by 5. I've then scored it at, oh sorry, let me pop that out. I've then scored it at 2 1/4 and 5 1/2. That's one piece, if you can imagine, and then I've trimmed off 2 1/4, which is this bottom piece, and then that way all you need to do is where that's exactly the same size, we're going to rotate it and turn it over, and then that then creates that Z-fold part of our card. So I've already got my mats and layers, and I've already I've used my Bell Countryside just to use up some of my papers. And then we're going to mat and layer this onto our card.
Mary just said giraffes and elephants are next to the top in our list of favourite animals.
Oh, I love elephants too.
Our fur babies are always first. Big time dog lovers here.
I love people that have time to put their dogs, like make their dogs their life. I think there's something really nice about that, and I sometimes think the only time you can really do that is when you retire, because work just becomes, you know, your work life, I mean, you've got it made really, Ben, because your Laura's made it into a job. Yeah. So she can actually look after dogs and be there for the dogs, which is amazing.
Yeah,
but I really envy that, people that can make their dogs work for them.
Yeah, no, she's no, we're very lucky because obviously she's always around, and the little puppy Molly Collie, she's not yet able to go out for a walk until like a week on Monday. She's got her second jabs to come, but yeah, when she does, I mean, we can't wait. She's super cute. Super cute. She's pretty bouncy as a puppy, but she's really good. I was telling Debbie, we've trained her, like, as collies, I mean, all dogs are intelligent, but collies are so super intelligent. Like our dog Mac, who's obviously 10, he picks up loads. Like, you can say full sentences to him and he knows what you're talking about, but Molly's 10, she can already sit, lie down, stay, she can give paw, she can fetch, she already walks on the lead and knows how to heel, and it's just unbelievable, like, how quickly she picks stuff up. And it makes me think sometimes when you tell her not to do stuff, she's thinking, yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm going to play dumb here. I'm going to play dumb. I'm going to carry on doing what I'm not supposed to be doing. And she's ever so cute.
Has she choose anything yet, Ben?
Well, again, she has nothing like too devastating, but things like, you know, like blankets and stuff that we'll leave down. But I said to you, like, it's like having a toddler, isn't it? You just got to watch them the whole time, and then like when she chews, you obviously say, no, take the thing, and then we then put a toy in her mouth that she's allowed to chew, you see, and hopefully eventually she'll realise what is chewable and what isn't. She likes to chew my ears when I give her a cuddle, which is hurts.
That's very cute.
And this morning, the kids brought her upstairs and she jumped into the bed and started chewing on my nose, which wasn't a nice way to wake up for either me or her. Puppies, eh? Puppies.
Oh, so I've just created a little love heart on the top there, and then we've got our Flamingo so well together and stand tall and be fabulous. So we're going to pop that one on the inside here. So I'm going to pop that into there, and then I've got another flamingo. So we've got this one here. So it's quite nice having them two slightly different colours, and then we'll pop that one into place. And then we've got this one, which we're going to put just on the side. And then we've got our two little, what I think are quite loved up little flamingos.
Yes.
So let's pop them onto our display here. So let's use those onto there.
Aww.
It's like, hello, you. I don't know why I said it like that.
I thought that was a sentiment then, but you just randomly said it. Hello, y'all.
Hello, you. Oh, look, she's being very coy, that one. I think that one is the girl.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
And
there we go, there's our beautiful card, which just looks, they're just super cute, aren't they? And I love the fact with any of these stamps, it's like with any stamps that you've got in your stash or any of the stamps you've got on the show, use up all those scraps of papers that you've got in, or go for that bundle that I keep spying over near Ben, because that's an amazing deal on our paper pads today, which is incredible. And you can use up all those papers.
I love this set. I think it might be one of my new favourite stamp sets that we've done. I just love I just love the design of the characters. They're so super fun. They're so super cute, and they are the animals with attitude. Let's just quickly show you these. I'll read a few more comments, and we'll get onto some more items. Basically, it's our animal antics show, so it is all about the fun animals, the cute animals, the animals with attitude. We've got a full-on zoo going on here with all sorts of animals. The llamas in this collection are great. You're such a drama llama. Have a glamorous day, darling. Glamorous day. You've then got the panda. You are panda. I find it hard to say that. You are pandastic. You're a pandemic? No, you're pandastic. Dastic. What was that song?
Shaggy.
Oh yeah. Mr. Bombastic.
Bastic.
Semi fantastic.
Silly fantastic.
Mr. Woo. Panda-tastic. Anyway, then you got your zebra. Wild thing. You got the stripes of my zebra. Simply wild about you. Be awesome. And happy birthday, dude. Look at the zebra there with these shades on. The kids are going to love working with these as well. If you want a stamp set to kind of get the kids involved.
Sorry, Ben, interrupting. That happy birthday dude would look good with that giraffe with the sunglasses as well.
Oh yeah. There's a few. I think there's more in the range actually with shades on, or I might be wrong. But you've got elephants. I love you a ton. Worry less, sleep more was somebody was watching earlier on. So that was such a lovely sentiment. Make a splash. Live your best life. I mean, come on. Ooh.
I mean, if you've got a lazy child, you could really have that sloth and the one you just previously showed with the elephant that's just literally zonked out on the floor.
Yeah. When I see that in the nicest possible way, so I think of my kids, I think like Daisy would be like a chimpanzee because she's quite a cheeky monkey, and that is my son. That is any slower, he'd go backwards. And I reckon a lot of people could probably relate to having a teenage
poor
son.
George.
No, I love him to bits, but that is him. Like everything is in the slowest possible gear. Everything is sort of like in a minute. You know, I reckon he probably was like a sloth in a.
That's a typical teenager, really. Isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, everything is always in a minute, isn't it? You know, everything is always met with a like a grunt. Yeah. So you've got your sloth there, which is super cute. So. Let's hang out, sloth mode on, and then you've also got I love you, a sloth. There's the camel, but this is brilliant. Again, if you've got someone in your family who's a bit of a misery, don't have the ump. And this one here, cheer up. Not everyone thinks you're old and grumpy. And then the flamingos, as we've just seen there. Once again, love the use of the two flamingos that Debbie used just to create that card there, and a lovely set of sentiments as well. To really round it off, you know, what I love that we do with our sets generally is that we give you, these amazing characters, and we always make sure that the sentiments are not generic, that they always work with the actual characters that you've got, so it really just finishes it all off. Flora says, that was such a sweet card, Debbie. Beth says, adorable. Mary Pat, lovely card, Debbie. And Mary Reela says, what a pretty card. I love it. Sarah Brown says, you guys really make me laugh. Thank you for making me smile and feel like I'm part of your crafty family. You are, you all are. You guys are so special. Thank you for what you do. Well, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching us at 4:30 in the morning. For goodness sake, that is amazing. And thank you to Jennifer Dawn Smith, who says, Ben, I have a dad joke for you. What is Forrest Gump's password? Yeah. One, Forrest, one.
Oh, no.
One, Forrest, one.
A new dad joke.
You always have to have the numbers in it, don't you? That is brilliant.
That's funny.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Hadassah, really loving that pretty card as well. Pretty Flamingo, says Debbie. That was a Manfred Mann song, wasn't it, back in 1966. Now, let's have a look at the Animals with Attitude stamp collection. These animals, again, are so much fun, and what I love about this particular collection is you do have a whole host again of different animals, so you've got the stamps for them, and if you want to kind of fussy cut all of these out, you can, but the dies themselves actually allow you to place your animal, place your character over the top of your card, your project, whatever it might be, so they're absolutely brilliant for building up scenes. are these. So this is just one way to be able to use them. But as you can see, if you look at the dies and thinking, oh, they're not sort of full dies. Well, they're meant to be like that, so that they'll cut into the top of your card, cut into the top of your card. So build up the scenes. Of course, if you did want to, fussy cut these out, you could. If you didn't want to use the dies and you just wanted to stamp the images out that way, of course, again, you've got the ability to do that. You've got plenty of choices, you always do, with these collections. Now, this is a £63, $80 bundle, coming down to $48.93 or $62.95. Platinum price at the bottom of your screen is actually your gold price, of course, because it's our Taste of the Next Level event. 25% off that price there is the platinum price. What I will tell you, it works out that you're getting this one for free within the collection. So positively perfect. Some Bunny special. So you've got all of these different bunny wabbits for Some Bunny special. Oh no, what? Oh, it's mice and bunnies. I was going to say then for a second, because bunny rabbits don't eat cheese, do they? Or do they? They don't, do they?
I don't think naturally, no, but maybe someone's tried them on cheese and they love it.
You've got more giraffes and zebras, so reach for the sky.
Isn't that weird, actually, how animals eat different things?
What, naturally?
So why doesn't a rabbit eat cheese? I mean, it's weird, isn't it? Why doesn't a dog eat cheese?
Well, a dog would eat
dogs
cheese.
Eat cheese. You're not supposed to give them cheese, though, are you?
No, not really. Yeah. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And isn't it funny, why are cats afraid of dogs? Do you know what I mean? Why do cats grow up with like a fear of dogs? Yeah, why do rabbits eat carrots? Why do mice like cheese?
The cats and dogs I sort of get, because I think that's just...
nature?
No, but you wouldn't have like a donkey and a dog in the same house.
It'd be a big... donkey... Do you know what? Funny you should say that. They're
naturally pets that you would have in the house, so that's probably why it's just fearsome. You wouldn't have like a... Do you not understand what I'm trying to say?
Not really.
So it's like, why is cats scared of dogs?
Yeah.
Well, there's no other animals that you can compare them with, really. Because
I suppose.
you don't really have, like, the cat isn't scared of a guinea pig, is it? And maybe it's to do with size.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Anyway.
Lots of questions there of the animal kingdom. What do zebras eat?
Grass? Grass. Leaves. Not cheese. Hippos and elephants.
And why do elephants eat peanuts?
Where's David Attenborough when you need him? I'm sure the elephants only eat peanuts like in the movies though, don't they? I don't think they eat peanuts in the wild, do they? They eat...
But if you gave an elephant a peanut, it shells like peanuts. It shelled the actual peanuts in those shells.
What, the elephant in the wild, though? If you went up to an elephant in the wild and went, there you go, mate, he would actually shell it and then go, and eat the...
Is that just a myth then? It's not a real thing, they eat peanuts?
I was going to say, I think the only thing I've ever seen that in is in Dumbo, and that's a cartoon.
Can someone Google, do elephants eat peanuts?
I'm loving this show. Pride and Joy.
Lions. We all know what they eat.
Yeah, we do.
People.
Yeah. They eat pretty much everything else we've already just shown you. So you've got lions and tigers, bumblebees and birds. This one always makes me laugh because I remember I have done these before because I remember this bird here makes you laugh because you think it looks like he's wearing a wig.
And the other one's wafting. I think it looks like he's done a fart. And the other bird, if you put it next to it, looks like he's wafting it away.
Next up, You Make Me Happy, which is, what is that? Which is the cow, I don't know what that is, which is the cow and the sheep, just for moo, and You Make Me Happy. Do you know what I love with these as well, is you've even got the little cow spots on there, the little, you know, like your little Frisian cow, and then you've got the little hoof prints there too. I'll have to keep my composure because there's something funny coming up with it. I know it's on the way, whether it's this board or the next one. Oh, it's not, oh, it is. Oh no, it's not this one. This is Nuts About You. So you got a deer and the squirrel with his little nuts. For my dearest friend, and I'm nuts about you. And then lastly, in this collection, you have got the otter and the beaver. So you've got in here, I think you're awesome and you are utterly amazing. No word of a lie. Haven't they just, not, I don't know if in the last week or so, but we were watching.
You're laughing before you speak.
No, because it's like beavers. They've like just released a load back into the wild, haven't they?
You said release. I thought you could say a smell then.
No, they released a load back into the wild in the UK, haven't they?
Oh, have
To
they?
help with because they build the dams, don't
So
they?
they've been breeding them.
I think so. Yeah. So we've got like more beavers back in the wild now. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder how they can naturally train a beaver to do that. I know. Well, no, when any animal is kept like in raised, what's the word? Not in the
in captivity.
wild. Yeah, it's different.
They train the beaver to like gnaw a beaver apprenticeship. They're just like, here you go, here's a treat, get gnawing. I don't know. We've had some brilliant questions on this show, which I'll never find out the answers to. Why don't rabbits eat cheese? And how do they train beavers? How do they train beavers? to gnaw down cheese. Oh dear. Right. There's a lot of laughing emojis coming through, and I don't know what you're laughing at. So let us move. Rabbits eat 80% hay, 15% veg, and 5% nuggets and treats. Says Sensational Sky. You would know because you're a big rabbit lover. I know that. My cat loves the dog. Says EB. Depends on the dog and the cat. And Alicia says, yep, it's time for a song. 2, 3, 4. Animal roll, animal roll, animal roll. Right, let's move on before this gets even sillier. We are going to have a look at this collection. There are less than 50 opportunities for you to grab this collection. And which of the sets are you going to go with? Dogs, cats, cows, beavers, otters, what?
You make me happy.
Sheep.
Yes. The sheep, and that is what we're going to use, the sheep. I do love these. These are so much fun. I love the fact that we've put different animals into these as well, ones that we haven't had in the past, which is great. Now, you've got all these little edgeable dies that go into onto whatever you put them onto, you can create that edger. Now, I'm going to create something a little bit different. Now, when I was making this, I've got a white one next to me. I will tell you the measurements. But I cut it out in pink and then realised, so I've got the bits here, so I will give you the measurements for these ones. But I cut it out in pink and then realised that I was stamping onto it.
Oh.
And it wouldn't be any good to then colour in. So then I switched it out for the white ones, but I glued this part together. So I'm going to make sure I tell you the measurements of this one first of all. So I'm going to pop this onto my mat. Now I've done this 11¼ by 5 inches, and then I've scored at 2 3/4, 5½, 8¼ and 11 inches, and that creates my little casing here, just like so. So we're going to do that. So I've already done that in my white one, so let me just bring that in so you can see. And then I've just glued that little tab together. So glued this end tab round to that one and then created this little square. Okay, so that's our first one. Then these pieces here, which is what we're going to use, I've got 2 of these, and I've created these 2 3/4 by 11¼ and then I've scored it in the same, so 2 3/4, 5½, 8¼ and 11, and that creates the same little cube but in a smaller version. Okay, now it's this bit that we're going to use in our white card. And we're going to use this to die cut through. So what you need to do is we're going to be attaching these cubes to our other cube.
Yeah.
And then what I want to do is to make sure that we've got where we've got our piece. So I'm going to turn that round that way so we can't see our workings. So I want to make sure that this is the part where we're going to cut onto.
Okay.
So first of all, I'm going to take out the stamp that we're going to do. And then I've also got my die. So you just have your relevant shape of your die that's going to go with your stamp. So you can see how that will go. Now the other thing I've done is I have created some little squares that we can mat and layer onto here, and I've also just cut one out here. So what you want to do is have that there first so you know whereabouts you want to put your die. So if I pop that onto there, then we know that we can pop our die right in the center there, and that's going to be able to cut that out. So let me grab my low tack tape and just take that into place. So just leaving that there, and then that one.
Beavers, says Anne, are rodents. Yes, I think they naturally gnaw stuff because their teeth keep growing. The dam building stuff is probably taught by their parents. No idea if beavers in captivity build anything.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. So like you say, how do they teach the beavers to build the dams?
See, it wasn't a silly question.
No, but it's a funny question. It is a funny question. I can almost just imagine like some beaver who's been out in the wild,
with a hard
like
hat
with a
on.
hard hat on and a tool belt, with a big teeth, like walking
Over
along.
here.
Yeah, yeah. I'll show you how to do it, lads. Come on, follow me. There's an animated film in there, George. Just go, there's a story. Oh dear.
Oh, my tape's really stuck onto there. Let me just try and... There we go. Take that
Hadassah
away.
just says, love these cute character stamps. These would be great for the folks at the nursing home. They would. They'd be good for anyone because they're so much fun. Dieta, hello Dieta, says these dies are really darling. And Cindy says, hi everyone from the Lake of Lakes of the Ozarks, Missouri. Looks like I've been missing some fun. You've been missing some random conversation,
Yes.
Cindy, and definitely some fun. It's all about the animal antics tonight in the craft house, and there's been animals and antics. So we've done our job this evening, haven't we? We've
A
ticked
bit
the
of
boxes.
everything. Right, so what I've done there is I've just moved this over so my feet will still fit into here, and then I've positioned my stamp so we can stamp that directly above. So let's pop some ink onto there. Now I'm using alcohol markers to do all my colouring tonight, but obviously you can use whatever medium you like to use. So we're just going to go in, stamp that one down, make sure we've got that all in there, and then we can see that stamp beautifully. So the other thing then you want to do is using your, I'm just going to make sure my stamp goes back onto there so don't lose that. There we go. What we're going to do is if you use your piece here, now you can make this using your nesting dies, and all you want to do is follow it round with and just see if we've got a craft knife. Yes. So using your craft knife, just go around those edges.
Okay.
So inside. What that's going to do, I'm doing this really quickly because I've already got one done. What you're going to do is just go around there, and you're going to take out all around that square around there. And then that way you'll have your little, okay. So then what I've done, if I've coloured them in using just my tri-blend pens, we've got our Pale Pink and Ice Grey. And all I'm going to do with this one, this is really easy, Ben, I'm going to go round and just where those little sort of wool curls are, we're just going to go round and put some little grey marks.
There's not much you can do to colour a white sheep, is there? Really?
Not really, no, not at all. And then we're going to go in with the darkest grey and just go around his little face.
Ah, I must just say, your Al is watching tonight.
Oh, he's in the house tonight, is he?
He's told me what he's had for dinner as well. Where is it? Oh, I did see that in the comments somewhere. He's got a nice dinner on the go. Prawn avocado with rosemary dressing, followed by mussels and a white wine sauce, tiger bread and a cheeky white.
Oh, very nice.
And he also says, can you give a shout out to Debbie's sister-in-law, Chrissy Pearson?
Oh, is she watching?
Who's watching, yeah.
She's watching.
Hi, Chrissy. There's your shout out.
Hi, Chrissy. Yes. Ah, that's my lovely sister-in-law. She's married to my brother.
Ah.
I know.
Does she tune in a lot?
Yeah, she's always been interested in crafts herself. She's dabbled in card making herself.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. In fact, I don't know if you know this story, but Chrissy was the person that sort of got me into card making.
No, I did not know this story. Do tell.
Yeah. So basically, I was doing scrapbooking, and my mum and dad decided to renew their wedding vows on my mum's 60th birthday. And my dad threw her a surprise wedding, because she never got married properly. She just got married in a suit, a blue suit. She looked lovely, but she never had a wedding dress, so then she got married in a wedding dress. And Chrissy was sort of dabbling in card making herself and made my mum and dad a vow renewal card. And I thought to myself, oh wow, that's amazing, I can do that. So I started, because I had all this scrapbooking stuff, I thought I can make cards using that, and that's how I started.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Right, now I have pre-made some of my bits here, so you can see that's the sort of gist of how you're going to do it. And then I've got one here where I've already, just to save time, put on my panels, and we've got two. So we've got our first little cube there, which we've done as that one, as you can see. And then I've got this one, the other little sheep, that we're going to put that one around. So we're going to put our markers around, just find which way round we did it. So just there, and all I've done, can you see, just at the bottom, I'll put it down there, I've just cut a little feet mark. So when I put that over, we can just see the little feet mark on the side there. So let's give those a...
Just the way that you're kind of making this particular project makes me think you could use these almost, I don't know, in some sort of way to make little cue cards or little cubes to put all the different animals on to teach like a little toddler or a little child like the different animals and things like that, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a nice way to be able to use these.
That's a really nice way to use them. Right, so we've got two we're going to use. Let's use that one. We'll use this one for the top and pop this one on. Try and look, there it is, right in front of me. So let's use this one. Oh, we've come to the end. We've come to the silver bit. When you get to that silver bit, it means that you're empty. So let's just grab another one. I emptied my bin, that's why that was loud.
Okay.
I was very good emptying my bin.
You are very good. You're the one who always cleans up after yourself.
Yes, I did. I didn't last night, although Tracy did tell me not to and told me to get home and watch the rest of the football.
Oh, yeah.
So,
But you didn't see any goals, did you? Because they'd scored all the goals.
I didn't, but I did catch the end of the football. It was very good.
England.
Yes. Did you watch your rugby?
I did watch my rugby. The mighty Exeter Chiefs beat the lowly Bristol Bears by 50 points to 14. 50 to 14. That's what we call a thrashing. And it was at their ground as well. It was in Bristol. So we went there and we beat them in their own backyard, my team. So we're second in the league now. I was very happy last night. Very happy.
I bet.
There's lots of good sport on at the moment actually, because obviously there's the ladies football last night, but then the ladies Rugby World Cup's taking place as well, and the English ladies played Fiji this morning in the first game of that, and they beat Fiji, I think it was like 85-20 or something. It was a massive win. So yeah, if you like your rugby at the minute, there's plenty on.
Plenty of rugby. My son used to play rugby.
Yeah, so I used to play a lot. I retired when I was about 24 because I just got so many injuries.
Oh, right, yeah, that's the trouble, isn't it?
I just found that, yeah, when I was sort of right at Colts level, and then when it was the step up to playing sort of men's rugby, I was quite fit and quite strong, but you just meet these guys that were the size of a house, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, see, my son wasn't big, but he was quick, and they liked him on the team because he was really quick.
So he could run away from those big blokes, yeah.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
Yeah, I was stupid and used to try and run into them, and that was always my downfall because, they didn't move very far, and I always used to sort of bounce backwards. It's much nicer doing craft because, you know, there's no dislocated shoulders or knee injuries, you know, so. No, any big burly men running at you going,
I used to play netball.
Oh, netball, okay, yeah.
That was my thing. Yeah, I was quite good at netball. I was either goal scorer or goal shooter or centre.
I've never played netball, but I would imagine it's quite a frustrating game because you can't run with the ball, can you?
You can't run with the ball, no.
You can only do, like, if you get it, you can do like a thing, can't you, like a turn. You can pivot, can't you?
You can pivot,
you can't,
yes. very good.
And only
I
one
loved
person can score the goals.
Yes. You what, sorry?
Only one person can score goals, can't they?
Yeah, so you've got your goal shooter and goal...
Yeah, attack.
Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and there's no back ball, which makes it harder than basketball.
Right, so I'm going to put this, let's put this on this side. I'm going to pop that there. And it's You Make Me Happy. And then I've just got a bow that we're going to just pop onto this side. Just there. And if I turn that round, you can then see that we've got our beautiful cube with our little sheep down there. And it all folds flat. If you want to post, well, not so flat because I've put the bow and the sentiment onto foam pads. But you can keep that quite flat and it all folds up. And that gives you your little cube card there.
A cube. I really like that. I don't know why I thought when you were making the cubes, as I say, I thought you could almost make like full cubes and then stick the different animals on and almost like roll it as a little dice with the cube.
You could still do that if you made a little box cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then have the different animals on each side.
Yeah,
you can get the children to try and tell you which animal it is or what noises that animal makes.
Yeah, that's really good.
Data says, what is netball? Is it volleyball?
Oh
no,
not at all. No,
it's a bit like a bit like basketball, except it's big in Australia. Like Australia, it's huge. Like New Zealand.
And it's not a male sport. It's not.
Men don't play it, do they?
No, men don't play netball. It is a female sport.
Yeah, it's kind of like basketball, but it's more of a female sport, and you can't run when you have the ball. And you get 1 point for one is it just 1 point for a goal?
And you have to, so you can bounce down.
Yeah.
You can't rebounce, so you can only bounce one. If the ball drops, you have to catch it.
Yeah.
There's lots of rules in netball, but it's a really good game.
Good, very skillful game as well. As I say, big here in the UK and very big in places like Australia, New Zealand as well. What a gorgeous cube card, says Debbie. Cute card, Debbie, says Dieter. Miriam says, very cute. Michelle says, nice. And Sensation of Sky says, that is so cute. Such a sweet and cute dimensional card, says Mary Reno. If you want to recreate it, you will need this collection. I don't think, did we say, how many of these did we have left? It was less than 50, wasn't it? We'll find out. I think more of you have been buying this whilst we've been seeing the demos, but it's the Cute Character Stamp and Die collection. There's actually less than 40 of these now remaining. You're making that saving of $13.98, $17.60. So the price for the platinum price, which gold members are getting today, is £39.14 or $50.36. Of course, if you're platinum, you're getting 25% off that price on the screen now because it's the Taste of the Next Level event. But you've got cats and dogs in here, the Positively Perfect collection, and as you can see, the dies allow you to cut into the top of your cardstock, or they're like making that cube to cut into the top and keep them in place. You've got all of the beautiful stamps to go with these as well. Sentiments to go with the stamps. We've got mice and bunnies. You have got giraffes and zebras. I like the way as well that we put in like little zebra stripes if you want to make up your own little backgrounds or pop in the little hoof prints of the zebra as well. It's really cute. Then you've got the elephant and the hippo. I really like that hippo there. It's very, very jolly. Yeah, doesn't it? Look at his little face.
It actually reminds me of someone like a little child that's lost its first tooth.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, sorry, I've just seen this. You say later on, you see the bird wafting. He looks like he's wafting because look at the elephant there. Anyway, moving on. Lions and tigers. You've got, there you go, there he is. Bees and birds.
Together.
There he is with the toupee.
With the toupee. Sheep and cows. You make me happy. Then you've got your squirrels and deers. And lastly, your otters and beavers. Look at them. How do they teach beavers in captivity to build towns? I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night thinking, how do that? I'm going to have to go home and Google that before I go to bed, because otherwise I'll be thinking of beavers all night long. $39.14 or $50.36 is your platinum price. Not though, is it? It's
25% off this price, so it's even lower. That's your gold member price. It's the Taste of the Next Level event. I need to go and have a bit of a live down. And we're going to come back with more Animal Antics in just a few moments. First, though, check out your baskets, and here's a little video which will tell you what makes Crafters TV so special, like you don't already know.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the product.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special, 100%, it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
The one that was really funny, Ben, you didn't.
It was better than your I'm a gnome and I live in a caravan.
I am a gnome and I live in a caravan.
Can we clip that? Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back. Christy Lozotte says, interesting card, Debbie. Thank you. And this is Kirsty D. I used to play centre in netball. Other players used to be interested because I'm short, but I was a good jumper and could get the ball off taller players. I always found that, like, there was a footballer called Peter Crouch, wasn't there? And like he was about 12 foot tall, but like other people used to be able to beat him in the air for headers because a lot of people, when they're tall, they don't think that they still have to jump. So because they're tall, they think, oh, I won't have to jump. So you can still beat them in the air even if you're not that tall because they don't think that they have to jump and they actually do.
Isn't he?
He is like, he's like 6'10" or something, isn't he?
Yeah, just huge.
Sarah Brown says, Ben, have you ever seen Australian football? No helmets. Do you know what? I watched a bit of Aussie Rules because it's on BT Sports where I watch my rugby. It's on like on a Saturday morning. It's one game that I have no idea what's going on because in Aussie Rules, have you ever seen it? The pitch is massive. It's like the size of like a continent. It's like the pitch is huge. It's like massive oval. They've got like 2 sets of posts. Then they can kick it forward, they can chuck it, they can boot it, they can throw it back, and then sometimes they kick it through the goals, sometimes they kick it over the post. The referees are doing this, and I have no idea what's going on, Sarah. Maybe you could explain to me, because I'd love to watch Aussie Rules and know what was happening, but I have no clue. Kendall's got a question. Kendall Serafian, hello Kendall, says, Debbie, you made something to have your small glue upside down when crafting. How and why do you do that?
Oh, okay. So I made Gloria. I've lost Gloria, and I need to make another one. But I made it out of the top of a water bottle. So if you take the lid off, literally, cut. I use my craft knife just to go into the top first part. It doesn't matter what size your water bottle is. Just put it around there. So you take that top bit off, and then your glue. I've got a little glue bottle here. Let me just pop my pin back in. Your glue literally will sit inside there. Now, the reason I do that is because I was really tired of the pin going rusty. And even when I use anti-rust pins, they still went rusty. I think the nature of the pins when they're sat in there, when your glue starts going down, so you probably can't see on this one, but I can see my glue's down to about here. It means there's no glue then on the top, apart from the wet glue, which will either just start to dry up or it will go rusty. Where if you keep it upside down all the time, it's always immersed in the glue and it's ready to go straight away. The other thing I like to do is when you take your pin out, you then can put it inside the bottle and you don't lose your pin because you still use the pin all the time. So I do need to make another one, but actually in the studio we use an egg cup. So the egg cup does the same job. So it sits in the top of the egg cup and you can use that. So anything that just holds your glue upside down, but that's the reason for it. It keeps the glue always at the top and stops your pin going rusty, and then you've got somewhere to put your pin when you're using your glue.
Well, there you go, Kendall. Hopefully that's answered that question. The collection was a fall in love moment during the release. The last one that we looked at, says Mary Pat. And Sarah Brown says, I just love you guys for making me part of that great video. Yeah, we've really enjoyed it when you guys have actually sent in your videos telling us why you love Crafters TV so much. And if you ever feel like doing something similar, we're always happy to receive your videos, and you can send them to us, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, or you can ping them to us on our various pages. If you just want to record a little video and say why you love Crafters TV so much, we would love to hear from you. Now, we're going to do another demo in just a second on the Animals with Attitude, because you guys are loving those. Very quickly, we're going to show you some Lee Holland stamps. If you want this craft kit, that is just about to sell out. I think there's literally about 3 chances left to buy that, a couple, 3 left. So if you want to get it, that needs to go in your basket right now. Lowest ever price I've seen a craft kit at, and of course, the platinum price today is the gold price because it's the Taste of the Next Level event. So you're $11.24, $11.22, less 25%. I think we worked out it was about £8.40 if you're platinum. Lee Holland. We've got 3 stamps from this gorgeous collection. I have not seen this for a while, actually. It's with these beautiful dragons, the cute character stamp selection. What a great price on these. Just take them off us for £6. Well, £6.39 or £7.96 if you're a gold member. Platinum, that's like £6, isn't it? Pretty much, just over £6. And it's about about $7.25 if you're a platinum member. Amazing. 3 stamps or 3 sets for the price of 1. You buy one, get 2 free. That's right, isn't it? So you've got this first one here, which is from Me to You. These are really, really cute, lovely, lovely images that you can get colouring with. And what I love most about these is that you've got these beautiful, big, bold sentiments as well. So sending hugs, so many candles, happy birthday, and with love from Me to You. So buy that one and we'll give you these 2 for free. What?
Lovely sentiments. I don't know if someone put too many candles on my card. I think that was a lovely sentiment. That means it's saying you're old.
Yeah, I suppose it does actually, doesn't it? So many candles. Why, you
many.
cheeky dragon, yada. Yeah, some lovely, beautiful sentiments on there. So many candles. Get a fire extinguisher.
They're lovely font though, aren't they?
They are a lovely font. You've got this one here. I always this one here. I always think of you when I see a sentiment like that.
Hello, you.
Hello, you. Bon voyage. Have a wonderful day. Best wishes. You better be careful not to land that on his horns because that's going to burst. And then, lastly, is the cute little dragon who's sending hugs. Hello. And also, thank you so much. He's got that big present in there as well. So that one's thank you. That one is hello, you. And you've also got from Me to You. Again, that is just a price where you either want them at that price or you don't, because I mean, it's just ridiculous, really. £24, $30 for £6 and change, $7 and change. I would suggest, again, if you like Lee Holland and maybe you've got one of the 3, even if you've got a couple of the 3, to get one for that price is amazing, but you're going to get all 3. Keep one for yourself, keep 2 for yourself, give the other one or the other 2 away as presents in the Secret Santa or at Christmas time. Let's go back to a collection which is proving a star of the show, the Animals with Attitude, which I've absolutely loved. Our 68-piece stamp collection. It's actually 8 different collections with a whole array of different animals in. By the way, EB says, is that price for the whole set? Crazy, the Lee Holland. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely crazy. Mary Reno is saying the dragons are so darn cute. And Kirsty just says, dragons with the little emoji face with all the hearts on. Grab them whilst we've got them. These are brilliant as well. Honestly, 68 stamps for £23, $33. Even less than that if you're platinum tonight because it's our Taste of the Next Level event. These are too much fun. Are you doing another demo with these next?
Yes.
Do you know what animal you're using?
Elephant.
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 Elephant. Elephant.
You haven't done that for a while.
Elephant. Oh, this one I can do. Llama. Llama. Llama.
Oh.
Llama, yeah. I see if I can remember them all.
It does look like a llama.
Huh?
It does look like a llama that way.
Yeah, llama. A bear. Bear.
Like a bear hug.
Bear. Panda. I don't know specifically what panda is, but panda bear. I don't know why I'm signing them all for you. I feel like I've not done it for a while. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I think a zebra is just zebra. Zebra, I think, the stripes. Giraffe. Giraffe. Long neck. Oh, elephant. Elephant. Oh, I don't know what a sloth is. I don't know what sloth is in sign language. I'll have to look that up.
What?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Oh, I wish I'd done started this now. So I don't think I know what a camel is either. What's the next one? Oh, I don't know what a flamingo is. Must be something to do. I'll have a look whilst we're doing it. So you've got camels in here, and you've also got your flamingo, bird. Bird. Bird.
Like that?
Yeah.
Is that what you do? In front and then like that?
No, oh no, sorry, I'm just doing it all over the place.
Which
Just lost control of it. Bird.
Vogue. Vogue.
I thought you said mole. I thought, oh, you design as well. Mole. So those are all your different animals that you're going to get. And of course, with all of them, you get a wonderful selection of sentiments which are relevant to the different animals within the set. Normally, £40, $55, platinum price $23.95 or $33.36. But of course, it's less than that. That's your gold price. I keep tripping myself up on this. It's lower than that because you get 25% off if you're platinum. And also, if you're a new customer this weekend as well, you can receive that discount by signing up in the club. We're going to have a look at the elephants from this selection, whilst I look up signs for sloth, camel, and what was the other one I didn't know? Flamingo.
Flamingo.
And what?
No, camel, you said that, yeah.
Yeah. Over to you.
Okay. Yeah, let's do the elephant. Yeah, it's a great one, this one. And again, some really great sentiments on there. So we're going to use this one with the two entwined trunks in the love heart. So let's pop that one into the centre here. And then we're going to stamp that out. So again, now I'm using my stamping platform, which I do all the time. I think it is the one that we all love to use. It's the one that you're going to get that exact precision with every single time, especially if you make a mistake. So we're just going to, I'm changing my ink pad. So I have been using throughout the show my Noir Black and my alcohol proof. But what I've switched to is our flagstone, because that's more of a grey colour. So this will give us a lighter outline around the elephants, and actually the same sort of shade as what the elephants are, or similar sort of shade to that one. So just making sure, go all around there to catch that ink on our ink pad. And then I always stamp down into the cross in the centre. Now, I'm stamping onto Nina cardstock, and you can see here, so I've missed a little bit there. So all I'm going to do is literally re-stamp that back up. We're then just going to go back in, let that settle, make sure your feet are in, and press down in that cross again. And then I know I can go in to where that ear didn't stamp out, and then we get that precision stamping every single time. And it's why I love this stamping platform so much, because it doesn't matter if you do something wrong or your stamp doesn't come out perfect first time, you can go in and re-stamp. It's also great if you're using your pigment ink pads and you want to do sort of some heat embossing and you want to add down extra layers. It's just a fabulous stamping platform to do that. So let's pop that to the side and let's do a bit of colouring. And I'm just going to use two colours. So bringing in that ice grey blend and our dark red blends as well. So first of all, let's do our heart. So I'm going to go round the actual elephants with my lightest colour. So just flicking up there. I haven't got my glasses on again, unfortunately. So if I do go over,
do you want to borrow mine?
It's okay, Ben. I can, if I concentrate enough, then I can sort of see what I'm doing. I am getting to the stage. I'm so silly. I'll get to the stage where I just wear them. I think I am going to get myself one of those strings. I know it's a little bit old-fashioned, but I just don't know any other way that it will remind me to put my glasses on. And it helps massively.
What, when you have glasses?
Yeah.
Well, it does when you can't see.
Well, yeah. True.
I mean, your colouring is brilliant when you don't have glasses, and imagine how amazing it would be when you put your specs on.
I know. I really do need to.
Where are they? In the car?
No, they're in my bag.
Oh.
But I know, silly, isn't it?
It is a bit. But I suppose if you're not into the habit of doing it, then you probably...
Yeah, I've got better, so I work with them at home lots more now.
Yeah.
So I have definitely got better. So we're just filling in that, just to blend those colours together with that lightest colour. And then we're going to do exactly the same with our below part of the heart.
Mary Pat says these prices are a steal. Aussie Rules, Sarah Brown says, I'm just as confused watching the football game. I can see why people from other countries find it confusing with them going in every direction. Sarah Brown also saying, I've already got the Lee Holland stamps plus the animals over the edge, both great collections. And Miriam says, will this elephant stamp be updated to include elephant poo, just like the Wilso cards? Tom brought in cards the other day. Oh, they're still over there actually, made of elephant poo.
I couldn't believe it. Oh, they're here, are they?
I
need to have a look. Yeah, didn't see them.
Elephant poo and grass.
I mean, how amazing.
There's these. I'll show you.
I mean, did he explain like the makings of them and how you go about them?
Well, he didn't explain in great detail because there's a bit of like a secret formula. You know what I mean? To do it.
I mean, how on earth do you make elephant poo hygienic?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. But so those are made out of grass.
Wow, look at them.
Yeah.
Look.
So like 50%. Like
actual cards.
Yeah, like grass clippings. Yeah. They're still. I think some of these are still on the website actually.
Love them.
You're welcome, Tom, from Wilson, if you're watching.
Envelopes.
Yeah. So so those are made out of grass, and then these ones.
Smell.
Yeah.
Lovely. Like they smell really lovely.
And you can see the flecks of the grass on the actual card.
Love it.
And then these ones are made out of poo, elephant poo. Happy birthday to you. This card is made of elephant poo. This one, happy birthday, an elephant has pooed in your card. And this one, have a poop birthday.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
And this one was everyone's favourite. Pudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
They actually smell nice.
Yeah.
They do smell nice.
Yeah.
They got just a nice smell. Almost like a clean, weirdly, like a cleaning agent.
Mm.
So maybe it is what they're washed in, or
I don't know.
Washed your poo.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wow. I suppose animal poo.
Yes. I suppose animal poo.
Not like human poo. Is more of what they eat. So it goes dry. Like, you know, you get your rabbit's drop-ins.
Yeah.
You could probably dry that so it becomes dry, like soil.
Oh, yeah.
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 I don't think you can do that with other people's poo.
Oh, I wish I'd never blooming showed you now.
I'm very impressed at those, though. I think they were really lovely.
Move on.
Yeah, definitely move on. Dear me, why me? Why is it always me? I get into these terrible subjects.
That's why we love you. I do just want to see if those products are still on the website. I think they might be. I'll have a look.
So what a novel idea that. I mean, who comes up with making a poo out of a card? Making a card out of poo?
Yeah.
I mean, who has that? Well, obviously.
Well, they did.
Yeah.
They did. Oh, dear.
So let us know if you've got your
Yeah.
elephant poo card.
The poo cards are still available on the website. The grass cards are, and also the plantable books as well, which you brought along. So pretty much there's a little bit of stock of everything left. So if you want to find out more about Tom and Wilso, then yeah, do have a look on the website. It's all there for you. Loads of good stuff on the website. Loads of good stuff. Oh dear, oh dear.
I'm really impressed though, because they do smell lovely.
Yeah.
So that's quite shocking. I didn't expect them to.
What, so you thought they were going to smell of poo?
No, I didn't think they were going to smell of poo. I thought they were not going to have any sort of smell, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't expect them to smell nice.
No. I don't know if they're going to be coming back in. I don't know is the answer to that, George. I would hope so, because he was such a lovely bloke, Tom was, and it was a really, really fun day. And it's nice, isn't it, when you have something a little bit different, like something I've never seen before. It was really, really good fun. He was such a lovely bloke, very passionate. We can understand why Sarah picked them.
Yeah, everyone said how nice. So it's not just one person then?
No, it's him and I think it was just him that came. It was just Tom that came on the day, and his partner, his business partner, is called James. But he was saying that he'd been in the business of family printing, I think, for like 78 years, and he still uses one of the printers that they use. I think he said it was either his granddad's or his great-granddad's printer that he uses to print out the books and the cards with.
Oh, that's amazing.
Really interesting, really interesting. Worth going back to have a look on.
And what was the other things? You could bury them?
Plantable books, yeah.
That's so clever.
I'll show you if you want. There's some of them here.
So actually reading books that you can read?
Yeah, so there's two. There's only two of them here. So this one, for example, there's the parsley flew to the rescue. So you've got the little story in there, all about the parsley.
And all these pages?
No, the front and back.
Front.
So you basically, if you feel that there, the seeds are encapsulated within the cover.
Ah, I see.
And then what you can do, you can either plant it as a whole or snip into it.
It smells lovely.
I know,
again.
and it tells you how to grow it, you see?
Oh, that is brilliant.
Such a clever idea.
Yeah,
and he was
it's very
saying
good.
that when he thought of the idea,
Wow.
Nobody else had done it before. He was literally the first person to ever think of doing it.
Plant-able books. That's amazing. They smell nice, don't they? I smell them from here. I like them. Very nice.
I'm not on commission for Wilso, by the way, in case you're wondering. Naturally got into the conversation, didn't we? But it's all on the website if you want to find out more.
Right, once you've coloured your elephants in, so I've just coloured my elephants there. I've just used one of my nesting dies to cut it out, and then another one inside, and then I've used one of my deckled edges, my torn edges, circle nesting dies. And we're going to use this as our topper. So I'm going to bring in some foam pads, just so we can pop them onto there, just to give some added dimension. Let's pop that onto the middle, and then we're going to pop that one onto the top as well. Yeah, I love anything that's innovative. It's like that's no one's really thought of before.
Yeah, well, as I said to Tom, it must get like harder and harder, mustn't it? Because you just think naturally that everyone's thought of everything. Everything's been done.
Yeah.
So he was saying the moment when he thought of it and then he Googled it and nothing came up, he said he was like, his heart sort of skipped a beat because he couldn't believe he was like, oh, I'm onto something here.
Wow. That is
such
amazing.
a fun idea.
Yeah, really fun. Right, we're going to do a different style of card. So anyone that's not heard of this one before, it's called a teepee card.
Oh, I love a teepee.
Yeah, me too. So I've done these 5 3/4 inch square. Now you need 3 of them, and all you have to do is score them in half and fold them in half.
Yeah.
That's as simple as that. They're a really simple concept, but they make such a brilliant style of card. So what you need to, when you're putting them together, you need to make sure when you put your 2 pieces of card together, you've got that triangle part in the centre, because this piece with the fold in the centre is going to go into the middle, okay? So we want to stick this piece underneath to this one. So what I always say is pop it where you want it to go and then shift it up just a little bit, and then hold your fingers next to it, and then you know that all this section is where you want to put your glue. So all I'm going to do is go down then with my tape on that piece and go all the way round. Now you don't want to go over that score line. Oh, I've just gone over there then, but never mind. I was getting a bit carried away. And then we're going to place that first one down. Let me put this right. So now I've got that right. Triangle, then that piece in the middle. That's the one. So we're going to pop that into place. And then what I always say is always then check that you can fold over. So fold that piece over, and then you know that you've stuck that in the right place and allowing that to fold over. Then just burnish it down, and then we're going to do the same with the other piece. So pop that where it's going to go, slightly move it up, and then that way you know where you've got your fingers, you can then put your line. Just as easy as that really, to sort of go round. So go around all that piece to stick them together. So it's a really nice, easy concept, and it folds flat, but it looks really cool.
Yeah.
So we're going to then pop that piece into the next one. Let me just put that over. There we go, just like so. And again, make sure that you can fold that over, burnish that down, and then we'll just burnish that on the top as well.
Shirl Ann wants to know what blend you use for the elephant face.
What blend? Light grey blend. Yes. And then when you put your card together, it creates that beautiful teepee card. So a nice, easy card to do. And then what I've got is I've got some just Velcro dots, which we did sell. I'm not sure if we've still got any in stock, but we did do a pack of Velcro, but you can buy them as cheap as anything online. So once you know where your design's going to go, I've then mat and layered some cardstock. So we're going to start by mat and layering all these pieces up. So let's pop that one in there, and then we've got our 2 pieces for the side, just like so. Now what's going to happen when you do, let's do our 2 front pieces first, and then I'll show you what I mean. So we're just going to go down here. So I've just used some papers that I had in my stash.
Out of stock.
What is out of stock?
The hook and loop dots.
Oh, they're out of stock.
Yeah.
The Velcro dots, yes. You will find them elsewhere, so
yeah.
You need Velcro. Magnets, we did do magnets as well, but they might be out of stock.
I'm enjoying this game.
Find the stock, Ben.
Find the stock. Oh, the little tiny craft magnets.
Yes. Have we still got some?
One moment, please, caller. Your call is important to us. Please hold the line.
So when this comes to sticking down,
Yes.
we do have some. There you go. That's cool. So on the inside of here, and then this one here, what I want to do is we want to stick. So when that comes over, I want to just check in which side goes in. Stick this one down. So actually we can put all of these down. I was thinking there was a reason why I didn't want to stick them down, but now I'm thinking there probably wasn't. So pop that one on, and oh, that's what I was thinking. As I said that to you, I was thinking of magnets, and I was going to hide the magnets, but you don't need to hide your Velcro because you need those to stick to each other. But as we've got magnets online, what you would do is put your magnet underneath, and then you would then put your card over the top.
Yes.
And then you get sort of a secret clasp in, which would just magnetise together. So let's pop those two, but because we are using our Velcro dots, now what I want to make sure is that we put each one where they should be. So I'm going to be quite gentle with the first one, popping it on, so just making sure that's going to go where I need it to go. So let's pop it right in that triangle there. And I'm going to really burnish that down. So really go over the top because I want that to be really sticky. And I'm going to go on the other side as well. And then this one, although I want that to go in the right place, I don't want to put that too tightly down. So all I'm going to do is rest it on the top so it just takes hold. Then we're going to turn that over and pop that on the other side. Now I'm going to make sure we just take that apart, because what I don't want it to do is stick fastly before we actually give that a chance to burnish down. So pop that one down. And then that way, when we come to putting that together, those will Velcro there. But when we come to taking them apart, it's not going to pull the glue apart. They'll come apart every single time perfectly.
Lovely.
So once we've done that, I've got a few little hearts that I've got here, which I've just die cut out. And then I've got a bow, and then I've printed our, stamped I love you tons. And we're going to pop this onto our, so I'm going to use this one this way here. And we're going to pop this on the front.
Oh,
so
very cute.
yeah, just nice to do something a little bit different, isn't it? So let's pop our elephant just on there. You can't really see, apologies. Actually, I can turn it around to the camera and then you can see what I'm doing on there, which will be better. And then I'm going to put the I love you tons. And we're going to pop that on our leg just like so. Just going to make sure we get that quite a bit more straight. There we go. And then we'll use our ribbon. So pop that on the top, just like so. And then we've just got our little hearts to finish off. Yeah, I do love a Teepee card because they are so simple to make.
But they look the absolute business.
Yeah, they look amazing, don't they?
Yeah.
And let's just put our little hearts along there. And there we go. There's our elephant Teepee card. I love you tons.
It's such a cute card and such a cute set of characters on there as well. Panda Craft says, I love a Teepee card.
I know, very cute.
That is so cute. The elephants together like that. I love it, says Eleanor. And lots of you just chatting about Wilso as well. Lauren says, it'd be lovely if Wilso had papers we could craft with. I know many adults would like plantable paper. Get in touch with them. They are on social media, Tom and James. So, yeah, ask the question. Why not? He said they're always up for suggestions. And Sherry Jessie says, I ordered 2 sets of the plantable books to donate to my local library for children's programming. That is a lovely thing to do. Lovely card, nice card, says Michelle. Adorable card, says Tess. Nice card, Debbie, says Miriam. And lovely, cute, says Barbara Rostovsky. Just to mention as well, the Weekend Super Saver, which is proving popular, this is going to fall down. I'm telling you now. Jamie wants me to flick through it. So I'm telling you now, the way that this has been balanced, stuff's going to fall. So apologies in advance. Oh, it didn't. Oh, this is going to be like, what's that game, Jenga? And you start taking bits and pieces down. So you've got Country Lane within this collection. Basically, it's a 45, I mean, these are like, what, 15 quid each, really, aren't they? $20. You're getting the whole shebang for £29 or $39. Buy 2, get 1 free. And actually, 23.20, 31.20 is not the platinum price, it's less than that. 15.750, it's about 22.50 platinum price if you are buying today, because of course you've got the taste of the next level. If you're shopping in the US, it is about $29 roughly. It's less than the platinum price on the screen, because that platinum price is your gold price. Confused? You will be. That is the country lane. Then you've got the winter solstice. This was released the same time as the winter's tail pad. What I like about this is the scenes are really cute. It's that real sort of Nordic sort of Scandi art feel to it. So you've got some real nice, beautiful Christmas scenes, lots of snippability. But if you see, if I hold it that way, you can see the reverse sheets of the paper pad. There's nothing specifically Christmas about those. So this is a pad that absolutely you can use year round for lots of different projects, because you've got a lot of block colours and kind of patterns that you can use on the reverse, not just Christmas time. And then, lastly, oh, he's done it. The garden, oh, this one's not even open. The garden gnomes. You can see all the patterns on the front there. I haven't got any fingernails to undo this, and I undid one the other day. But all of these beautiful different designs that you're going to get, double-sided. Buy two, get one free. 23.20 or 31.20, less than that, of course, if you're platinum. We are going to take a short little break. When we come back, we'll squeeze in another demo. Also, we've got demo of the show, demo of the day to do, and any more of your questions and comments, of course, we will read all of those out. Whilst we're doing that, let us get to know one of our team even better, and I choose Jan.
My name's Jan Brown, and I am one of the craft experts here at Crafters Companion, so you often see my face on the camera and see me demoing all the different products that we have in our range. I live in Yorkshire. I'm actually based in Sheffield, which is one of the cities in Yorkshire, and I'm born and bred, absolutely, and it's lovely and green, countryside, little picturesque village, and I wouldn't change it for the world. My crafting journey was quite an interesting one, because I was working in school and someone just sent me, it was birthday, sent me a card, and it was a handcrafted card which I'd never come across before. So I was literally blown away by it, asked her a little bit about it, went and bought a craft kit, and the rest of it's just history. Inspiration, I think, comes from lots and lots of different places. So it could be sort of architecture, it could be sort of the style of something, particularly colours, things like that. I love sort of like autumn colours, that kind of thing. I think one of the biggest ones there is our design team. We have a massive design team, second to none in the industry, and I often have a look through their folders and get ideas and work with those when I'm planning my demos. I think behind the scenes we do have a giggle. I'm not sure there are actually any blooper reels. There may be, I'm not sure, but I think one of the things that we always have a joke about, and I learned very early on, was remembering to turn the microphone off when you leave the camera. I'm going to leave it to your imagination with that one. Although crafting does take up a lot of my time, I think the biggie's got to be my family. We have a very small family, but a very close-knit one. My girls both live close by, and my eldest daughter has got her little boy. He's my only grandson, so we spend a lot of time with him, and it's something that we love getting, whether we're going out for a meal somewhere or whether we're at home playing board games, that kind of thing. Just everybody together. I'm not a loner, I don't like spending time on my own, so the more people around the better. I was accepted onto the demonstration team as well, so those were very big moments in my sort of crafting lifetime, and very much a dream come true, you know, when it's a hobby turned into a job as such. And then obviously along with that, at the store came the chance to meet Sarah. She came to, well, she opened the store, naturally came to visit, so getting to meet her and have a chat with her. And then taking it on from there, my name was put forward for this particular role, and now I actually work alongside Sarah, so she's actually part of the team. We all work together, and definitely a dream come true. I don't tend to refer to it, when anybody asks me what I do, I don't refer to it as work anymore, because it literally is just playing with the crafting products. There you go, getting to know the lovely Jan, who I think
I have not worked with Jan. I want to say it's probably been 3, 4, maybe 5 months, and I'm back with her. I think it's next Sunday, which would be lovely to see Jan again. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Lots of love for that last card as well. Such a sweet Teepee card, says Mary. Such a cute card. Totally adorable, said Angela Krause. Kathy Myers. Beautiful sets of papers. I love that card, says Emilia Sirocco. Thank you for showing us how to make it. We have got, I think, time to squeeze in another demo and all of your votes as well. I am looking forward not only to the vote on this particular show, but then the vote for the demo of the day. It's going to be a cracker. Just looking up on the shelves, actually, there's been some brilliant demos today and some brilliant demos as well right throughout this month. Some absolute crackers so far. Oh no, I was just looking, that's for the demo of the week on the top. I was thinking there can't be any votes for the demo of the month because we're only on the 8th day. Sorry, I'm losing the plot. Just before I go through the cute character collection with you, which will be the last demo, we are in fact going to get the vote going for the demo of the show. So let us get Debbie to take us through everything that she's made.
Yeah, so our number 1 was our beautiful flamingos. Number 2 was You Make Me Happy. And number 3 was our beautiful elephants. I love you a ton.
A ton. So what do we reckon? I am going to put
2,
my
3
bet on 2.
2, I think 2.
Great minds. Okay, Jamie's going 3, George is going 1. We'll wait and find out. Let's give you about, I don't know, easy, 5 or 6 minutes.
The fourth one would have been my favourite.
Huh?
The fourth one would have been my favourite.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, don't do that.
I know.
Well, the one you're about to do now?
Yes.
It's too late now, done it. The Cute Character Stamp and Die collection is the collection which we showed you a little bit earlier on, which posed so many questions. But thankfully this time I'm just going to rattle through the designs for you and we'll get straight on to the demos because I know what happens when I start asking questions, then we go completely off tangent. But this is such a fun collection because you've got tons of different animals in here, both kind of house animals, if you like, pets, and then lots of animals you might see in the countryside or the zoo, and a lovely collection to be just stamping with and colouring, and a lovely collection to be cutting out the characters with the dies that are included, and they're there for you. These dies have been obviously made so that these can sit on the top of your card. So again, a nice way to be able to build up your own scenes. You know, if you wanted to properly trim these out, you could do, but the whole point here is that these will sit nicely on your cardstock so you can make all of these lovely scenes with the different animals that you've got, and you've got cats and dogs. You are positively perfect. True Love has 4 paws, and that one actually, if you go for the bundle, you get for free. You're also going to get Some Bunny Special, which is that cute little bunny rabbit, and the little mouse as well. For Some Bunny Special, you've got carrots and cheese in there for the respective animals. Zebras and giraffes are included in here too. Really cute that you get little footprints, or not footprints, hoof print stamps in there, and even some little zebra stripes if you want to make your own backgrounds. Hippos and elephants. Hippo. I know that one, hippo. Then you have got the lion and tiger. Lion. This is mane. Tiger. Sign with Ben.
So it would be lion, tigers,
and bears. And what's the last bit? Ha-ha.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my. What is that from again?
Which the Wizard of Oz?
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
This is still the one that makes me. I never noticed it until we had it on last time. It's the birds and the bees and the bird with the teepee, with the toupee. So we have 2 peas and 2 pays on this show, and then you've got the little birdie there who's wafting or saying hello. You've got cows and sheep. You've got deers and squirrels, and you've also got beavers and otters in this collection as well. It's £39.14, $50.36. That's the platinum price, which is for our gold members, of course, this weekend. Platinum price is 25% less the deal you're seeing on screen there, because all Platinum members are getting that extra 5% off for just this weekend. So let's have a look at this demo, which would have been Debbie's favourite if we put it in for the vote, but sadly we didn't. But let's see how great it's going to be.
It's very pretty. We're going to use the Sun Bunny Special. It's a really cute one. Some of these you wouldn't be able to work out what the animals are. The dogs and cats you definitely can. And I think this one with the rabbit's ears you definitely can as well. We're going to be using all of them, but obviously to get the demo done in sort of a quick time, we're going to do a bit of a quick demo at the start. So I've got 2 pieces of card. I'm creating some toppers for my card, and also I want to create a piece that goes round our topper as well. So what I've done is I've created this a little bit bigger, so it creates a little dome front on the top, because it doesn't matter where your edge of your card is, it's going to cut out beautifully. So this first bit that I've cut out is 7 inches by 2.5 inches, and then I've scored it an inch, turned it around and scored it in an inch again. And then this piece of card I've cut to 3 inches, 5 inches by 5 inches. So that's just that little bit smaller than my 2 score lines coming in. So the first thing I want to use my bunnies on the top. So I'm going to use this one here, which is a very cute little bunny. He's got the most amazing expression, which I absolutely love. And then we're just going to use this mouse on this one here. So I always get my stamps out first, because I then want to use my dies going round. So what I am going to do, I want to make sure that my dies are in line across the top. So I'm going to bring in my ruler. So I want to know that I've got enough space to be able to put my dies. So let's place this up the top. We're going to place our bunny there and our next rabbit next to it, just like so. And then I'm just going to bring my ruler up. So let's pop that there, and I'm going to keep going until I sort of shifty them up to the top of my card. So once you've got that up to the top, just check that you've got that in a straight line, and then you can place these where you want them placed. So right where they are is perfect. I'm going to grab myself some low tack tape, and we're just going to pop that across the top of them, so holding that one in place and that one. Okay. So that sorts out my straight line for the top there, and then I'm going to do the same with my little mouse, and this time we're going to just bring this across here, and all I want to do is bring my mouse die, so make sure I've got my right one there. So bring that one out, we're going to pop that right on that edge like so, and all I need to do is check that my ruler is straight along there, and then we can use our tape to tape that out. But actually I want to take that a bit more to the top, so let's just push that up a little bit more. There we go, and take that down just like so. So then we can run both of those through our Gemini. Because I'm using the Gemini, the larger formatting machine, it means that I can put both pieces on and run that through. So you're actually doing your die cutting in no time whatsoever. Yeah. Now let's bring our stamping platform over. I've got my 3 stamps that we're going to be using. I am using the other one, but I'm just going to use that, and I'm going to I fussy cutted it around, just so we use that as an actual embellishment. So let's take those ones off and bring these ones in. And then all you need to do is, I'm just going to take off that piece of tape that's going across there. Just very gently take that away. And then pop these back, because I don't want to lose them. So let's pop that first one there and our second one. And then we've got our little mouse here. And again, just take away that tape. And you can see I've put my tape across my card where I'm going to be cutting that away. So I'm not worried about that tearing at all. Okay. Otherwise, just be careful where you put your tape. Right, so once we've got those bits done, before we do the stamping, I am just going to use my craft knife and ruler to cut across. So just using this to govern where I pop my line. So right across that bit, that looks pretty straight. And then we're just going to cut into there. And then we're going to do the same in between. And if you are, looks like I've gone a little bit lower, but that doesn't matter, because all it means is then just use your craft knife just to cut into those little pieces there.
We've got a result for the demo of the show.
Oh, Is it number 4?
That has happened before. People wanted to vote for what's not been done. It's 1. I'll come and get it.
Number 1. Oh, you're coming to get it.
Okay. Is that the Flamingo, isn't it?
It is the Flamingo.
I'm surprised the little sheep box didn't win, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
But
absolutely.
No, lovely card.
It's what our lovely crafters like.
That's exactly it. Shall I just quickly get the vote going on this then as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Demo of the day then. So it's a Debbie win. So you've got this beautiful card that she made a wake-up call using the wake-up call. Wow, I keep thinking it's Friday. Play your crafts right. It's that beautiful card with the embossing folders. That's 1. I mean, that's pretty special, isn't it? Number 1. Number 2, again, a stunner from Masterclass. For me, I think it's one of those 2, but you never know. Or number 3, the one that you've just voted for, the Z-fold card with the Flamingo. So 1, 2, 3. Get voting. I'm going. Well, I'm saying 2, but we'll see. George is saying 2. Jamie? I think it's going to be 2. We'll find out. You've got about 5 minutes. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks very much. What am I saying good luck for? You've got about 5 minutes. Thanks very much.
Good luck to me.
Yeah, good luck, Debbie.
I think it's safe to say I might have a winner today.
I'll be surprised if you don't.
Right, so our position. So the great thing again about your stamping platform is I can position all my stamps there and pick them up so in one go, and we can stamp them all at the same time. So love that. So let's bring in our ink. So you can see you don't have to just have them on your card. Being able to be creative and create little toppers for your card means that they will look just as pretty.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go down, stamp those all into place, just like so. So you can see they're all done. Look how cute. Look at his expression. I mean, that bunny is so cute. But you can see they stamp beautifully, so really lovely designs. Now, we're not going to have much time, I think. Oh, we might have a little bit of time to colour them in, so let's do a little bit of colouring. But I won't spend too much time on them. Let's do our little mouse. So let's use, I'm going to use my tan blend. So just to go around there and give him a quick colouring. So just his body there. Get that highlight down, and then we can go in with that darker colour.
Very super cute.
So cute.
Don't like mice in real life, but that is a cutie.
No, I'm not a big lover. I don't like them because they jump.
Do they?
Yeah.
Mice?
We used to live in the country, yeah, and we had like this little outbuilding, and there was always mice in them. And we had this bin, and as I went to move the bin, the mouse literally jumped out the bin. I didn't know mice could jump, but they could jump.
I've never heard of jumping mice.
Yeah.
No. No, I didn't know that.
It really did. I couldn't believe it. And lots of people say to me, they don't jump. Mice can't jump. I'm like, they can jump.
I just don't like things that scuttle. We've had this conversation before, and I wouldn't mind a mice. I wouldn't mind a mice if it was like a slow sort of animal. But then when they start scuttling around, I just don't. Ooh, it makes me go all funny. They go quick, and you can never catch them, can you? The cat we've got quick. One cat still currently, Nut, she's called, who's 20, bless her. But her sister, who died a few years ago, she always used to catch. I mean, you name it, she caught it. But whenever she used to bring mice in, and she'd just sort of drop them there for you. There you go. There's a nice present for you. Have fun.
My cat brought in a mole once before.
A mole?
Yeah, a mole.
How big are actual moles?
Oh, tiny.
What, like that? Or?
Like a hamster size.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it still alive?
Yeah, it was squirming about on the kitchen floor.
Ah.
And because it's blind, they're very funny because they just have shut eyes, like little slits, because they're blind, aren't they?
Whenever I imagine a mole, I just imagine a mole with a little like miner's helmet on with a lamp on the front. He didn't have a helmet and a lamp on, did he? No.
Right, so I've coloured in my little mouse. I've coloured in my bunnies, pre-done them, so we've got our bunnies here. So let's pop those ones to the side and bring in the ones that I've done. So this one here, we've got our little mouse, and I've cut the other one out, and I've just fussy cut that one all the way round. So I've got our sleeping mouse there. And then I've got some just really pretty colours. You know, I like my pinks and my greens.
Oh, that's the gnome pad.
It is the gnome pad, absolutely. Well done, Ben.
Thank you.
You'd be good at guessing the paper pad. Did you say you'd done that one before?
No, I want to do it. I don't know if is it such a game now. I don't know if it has been done. George would know. No, but a specific paper pad. Oh, there was one for specifically paper pads. No, the Sarah signature one that we did 2 weeks ago was that was all sorts of different things. But I mean, if there's one specifically with just pages from paper pads, that would be fun. That would be fun.
That'd be quite difficult, I think, for some of them, and easy for others. So all I'm doing is creating my little toppers here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a little bit of an easel card. So we're going to use this one on our base. So just putting the same matten layering on each side. And then I'm going to use our little mouse that's just having a sneaky sleep as our topper here. So let me just grab some foam quickly.
What is the name of your mouse, Eleanor wants to know?
Oh,
Cheesy.
Cheesy.
Squeaky.
Mickey. Minnie. Danger.
Danger Mouse. I love that show.
Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse. He's amazing. He's fantastic. Wherever there is trouble, he'll be there.
Did have some great.
Oh, yes, because Penfold was a mole, wasn't he?
He was a mole. Yes, Penfold was the mole.
I think.
Yes,
Was he?
He was. Yes, he was the mole. Yeah. Yes. Right. So what we're going to do with this bunny here, we're going to tone this with some papers. I love the papers in this pad.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Works nicely with this collection. Doesn't
it? Really, just so much fun. Make a beautiful little girl's card, and then we're going to wrap this around. But before we wrap it around, I've got another piece that's going to go on the bottom there. So let's pop that into place. So just like so, we're going to have our little mouse sort of sitting on that little strip. And then this is going to be wrapped around the base before we put it into place. So this creates our little sort of domed wraparound on the front of our card. So I'm going to pop that onto there. And then move this one round onto there. Just make sure I get that straight. Just like so. And then we can put our tape along the back and our rabbits.
I'd have voted for this one.
I know. I was like, oh no, can't do it that early. This is so cute.
But you've had a good winner, I can tell you, on demo of the day. So.
Ah, that's good.
Strong.
So let's pop that one just into place onto there. And then all we're going to add, I've got my little sentiment, a bow, so Some Bunny Special, which is going to go onto that bottom piece with our little mouse. And I love this one because I feel like I made really good use of all the animals in this. So we've used all 4 in different ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is what being creative is all about, isn't it? So we're going to have that little, he almost looks like a dormouse sleeping there. And then we're just going to pop that one onto here. And there we go. If I turn that round, there's our little mousy card. How cute is that?
I love it. Sensational Sky says, Debbie, there's a mouse on your wrist.
There is. Mickey Mouse.
Hello, Debbie.
Hello, Pluto.
Jossie also just saying, Debbie has the funniest stories. Lol, I love her. Doesn't she have the most funniest stories? Never quite know what she's going to say.
Yeah, I try and steer clear of animal stories now because I do have some horror stories.
There have been some devastating stories. Mary says, my sure can jump. It's like they kind of pop up at you.
Yeah, they do, and it's quite scary.
Nonna Lawton says, we had a little field mouse who sat on the tree. Oh, we've had a little field mouse who sat on the tree and nibbles the nuts in the bird feeders. So gorgeous. Definitely just saying, what a cute card, Debbie. Eleanor saying, that is so cute. Very cute card, Debbie. And Dieta says, so cute. It is the full collection, £39.14 or $50.36. Remember, that price is your gold price. This price here, less 25% is the platinum price on our Taste of the Next Level event. What has won the demo of the day? It was a big win. That's your winner. That's a deserved one as well, isn't it?
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning. That will go up onto the Crafty Walk of Fame. And of course, tomorrow you will get to vote for your favourite card of the week, because we'll have Second Chance Sunday where you'll get to vote for that particular project. Also, of course, we kickstart your Sunday with Colour Me Happy. So for all of you who love your colouring or thinking perhaps about getting into doing some colouring, that is a great show to tune in for. 2 hours of lots of colouring fun and all of the kind of hints and tips that you'll need. And then coming up at 2 o'clock tomorrow, it is a craft along with Craig, and it's those door reveal dies, you know, the ones that made Craig laugh, and he's leading the craft along. So I mean, anything could potentially happen during that show over the course of the couple of hours. What will he be revealing is the question. You'll have to tune in to find out. By the way, if you do want to take part in that craft along, you'll be able to see on the socials, it's not there yet, but very soon it will appear, all the details of everything that you need to take part in that craft along, whether it be in real time or indeed later down the line. And of course, tomorrow evening from 1 o'clock Eastern, we will have Second Chance Sunday, your opportunity to get your hands on a whole host of goodies that you may well have missed over the course of the last few weeks. And don't forget, of course, that the Taste of the Next Level event does continue right throughout tomorrow as well. So you move up a level within Club Inspire. And indeed, if you're Platinum, you do get 25% off the deals that you see on screen over the course of the rest of the day tomorrow. Thank you for all of the lovely comments coming through. A massive thank you to all the team today as well. Thank you to Grace on the socials this evening. Thank you to Tracy, always working hard. Thank you to George. Thank you to Jamie. And a massive thank you to the lovely Debbie, who is back tomorrow, but you're over here.
I am over there, yeah. I'm doing a bit of presenting tomorrow. It's me and Craig, and I literally cannot wait. I love working with Craig, so it's going to be a really fun day. And it'll be really lovely to see Craig's take on things, especially the ink pads that we've got on tomorrow. So it's going to be a great Colour Me Happy. I can't wait for that. But we will miss you, Ben.
Oh, well, I will miss you guys, but it's going to be a great day. Two of the funniest people in the building together for a whole day. You've got to be here, surely. Have a brilliant rest of your Saturday. Make sure you join Debbie and Craig tomorrow from 11 here on Crafters TV. But until then, I will see you next Friday. What a slacker. Have a brilliant rest of your weekend.